So today on 11 to 2018, Trump attempted to send troops to the border but was rejected by the Pentagon. And that's just another instance that proves he does not know how to properly utilize the United States military. The troops and the military, the United States military is an excellent fighting machine when it's going against international and foreign combatants, but it's quite an insult to the military to try to utilize it as a police force or a border patrol force when it's just going against um, rock throwing immigrants. And basically, he was shot down by the Pentagon because the Pentagon knows that if you're going to use the United States military, there's no games to be played, and that kind of use is invalid and should be taken used by the border patrol or just the regular police force or the militia, so that way they can get experience, but and not waste the country's money. There's a whole host of things that this country needs to have done, and wasting money is not one of them. So I'm creating my video so that way I can kind of bring light to the madness, as well as if happen by chance this channel expands, I would use the revenues to not only help with my legal career, my legal schooling, so that way I can fight for the country even better, but I would also use the funds towards political campaigns and advertising of my channel, so that way I can grow it and spread the true American message, that we're a country that was built by immigrants, that believes in freedom for all, that believes in a proper economy, not one that's being utilized by the monopoly of the dollar, by the rich, by people who monopolize the dollar. Right now our dollar is monopolized by the super rich who are installing puppets into our Congress and into our White House. And this is actually the country of the people. This country was designed for the people and by the people. And if we stray away from the ideal that this is the people's country, or the people are misled like they are now, the majority of white Americans are being misled to demonize immigrants. It's basically the same thing that Hitler did. That's what's going on today, and I'm creating these videos because I love my country, and I want to speak out against it. There's the bridges that we got to fix. We have to work towards ending global warming. We have to work towards transitioning to clean energy, which will not only put more money in our pockets, but it'll help humanity. We're a very powerful country. We have a lot of say in the world, and we should lead by example in creating green energy, as well as we should embrace all people. I understand that we have our laws, but our spirit should not be to demonize anybody. We should have a very benevolent spirit throughout the world. We should definitely work on reducing the type of nonsense that's coming out of the White House. For example, it's an absolute insult to our intelligence, the type of rhetoric and the type of ideals that are coming. It's obviously showing that Trump knows nothing about the presidency. He knows nothing about the proper utilization of the military. He's only trying to get a rise out of people in the worst types of ways. He's been able to create a base of racist that's basically fascist, nationalist, and he's attacked our media. He's saying that the media is fake, that it's fake news, all these types of things. We have the freedom of press, we have the freedom of speech. He's attacked the birthright, he's attacked the 14th Amendment. This is just a horrible travesty, and it's degrading the Oval Office. It's degrading the office of the president. It's degrading our country in the eyes of the world. This is just horrible. The whole world thinks our president is a complete idiot. The whole world is looking down on our country because we've allowed this to happen. We fought and lost millions of Americans in World War II. We defeated Nazi Germany. Not only are we disrespecting all of their lives that they gave for freedom, we're disrespecting it by following an idiot like Trump and basically playing out what Hitler did. We're disrespecting all the people that died in the Civil War. We're disrespecting all of the progress that the civil rights movement made. We're throwing all that down the drain for an egotistical idiot child in the White House that's probably bought and paid for by Russian oligarchs, Blackstone, and who knows who. And we're thinking about throwing our whole country down the drain because of this. So I'm here to try to make my videos, so that way I can speak up as an American while I still have the freedom of speech. I'm still going to speak up, and I hope others will join me and will subscribe. And I'm going to highlight just the idiocy that is happening, like today, trying to disperse military troops on the border, use them for what they're not trained to be used for, and you get shut down by the Pentagon. It's a perfect example of ineptitude and this person's ability to run the country. We still have major health care issues going on in the country that haven't been addressed. Whenever a problem happens, a true American, a true strong person addresses the problem. They don't scapegoat or try to distract or demonize others. They don't do that. The right thing to do is to address the problems, to face what we need, and to be the best. But when you try to get ahead by stepping on other people or trying to make yourself seem like you're better than other people, that doesn't get rid of the problems. That just gives you a false sense of security, which is not true. You don't get ahead by stepping on people. You get ahead by hard work. You get ahead by being humble and down to earth and working as a team. You get ahead by doing the right thing. And you look towards history. You look towards the past. We came to basically the salvation of Europe when they were about to get overrun by Nazi Germany, and the whole world came together and destroyed Nazi Germany. Do you think the whole world is going to allow us to become Nazi Germany? Do you think the whole world is going to allow us to demonize immigrants the way Nazi Germany demonized Jews? It's not going to happen, and it's just idiocy to even entertain those ideals. So what we have to do is everybody has to get out, has to vote, do what they can do to get rid of these fake Republicans. They're basically greedy puppets that are hiding behind the label of a Republican. A true Republican would care about the Republic, and they would do their part to protect the Republic from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And they would immediately, a true Republican would immediately impeach this alleged president, because he's already proven that he's attacked the Constitution. He's already proven that disgraced our military. Even when he was first becoming elected, he disgraced the star parents and the Muslims in the military. There's a lot of disgraceful things that have happened and have been unchecked. And if any politician truly has the best interest of the country, they will quickly and swiftly bring these issues to the floor of the Senate and the House of Representatives, and they will address this, and they will work to remove and impeach this person that we have in the White House.